What's up, everybody? Time for another meal. Today we're going to do tacodillas. Yes, another taco meat-based meal. It's easy, affordable, and delicious. Anyway, we're going to go over the ingredients right now, and then we're going to start cooking. Here's the ingredients. Got 2 pounds ground beef, some Daisy sour cream, some Sargento sharp cheddar, 2 packets of McCormick taco mix, which I've tried them all, and McCormick is the best if you have access to it. And then we got some Mission soft flour tortillas. We have my trusty taco saucepan, and still going strong. Let's turn this on high, let it start heating up. Lean ground beef in the pan. Get a big old spoon, and I know this is your favorite part when I make this obnoxious chopping noise. It's the only way to get it perfect. Nothing worse than getting a taco. You got big chunks and little chunks. So that's why I go to the extra effort to get this as fine as possible. Bitched in the last video about that's not real taco meat. Well, it's the American version. I've been to Mexico and I know what real taco meat is, and people just aren't going to do that here. They're not going to take the extra effort to get it that way. That's why we use ground beef. It's easy, because we're lazy. And make sure after you handle raw meat, you wash your hands, because it's disgusting. Why is meat pink? Look at that. Who wants to eat that? Oh yeah. It's kind of like stirring concrete at first. But it's going to be good. And Tacodillas, which is our target food today, is about the simplest, easiest thing you can make for yourself, your family, your kids, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever. It's all good. Plus, you can make these for days. You can take it to work for lunch. And you see how that starts to get kind of mushy? That's the consistency we're looking for. And I know what you're thinking, like, you know, quesadilla. Typically they have strips of beef, but it's hard to get that beef really tender. We use ground beef instead of the strips, because the strips don't, like I said, don't always come out tender. But the ground beef always comes out perfect. And if you have any left over, you can use it for other things. We mix it in with eggs or rice. Or eat it on a roll, heat it up and eat it on a roll with melted cheese. My taco meat is very versatile and yummy at the same time. It takes a while to get it where it needs to be. Uh-oh, I had a runaway. Yes, I put it back in the pan. It's gonna get hot. And remember, you want to get it brown all the way through. Pink in the middle, because it's uncooked and it's gross. And the leftover taco meat is pretty good. If you don't use it all for your tacodillas, put it in with an omelet with some onions, some jalapenos, a little dab of guacamole on the side, and some sour cream, and you're living, baby. Oh, look at that. It's coming along wonderfully. Got a little noise in there, too. Bubbling away. It's all good. Steam. Got some steam. Turn and chop. Turn and chop. Even though it's boring, you just keep watching. Meat cooking. If you listen closely, you can hear it scream. Us Walshes, we'd be crazy. Look at that. Oh yeah. McCormick taco mix. This is the original flavor. They don't, where the place I get the ground beef, they only have original and the sissy mild. They don't have the spicy. If you like it spicy, 2 packs of the spicy and some Frank's hot sauce. Get the water. Everybody makes fun of the way I say water. Now the packets call for 1.5 cups of water, but since I leave the fat grease in the pan, I cut down on the water slightly. Frank's in the house. I put that shit on everything. Gonna put our taco powder in. Alright, 2 of those, a little over a cup of water. We're gonna reduce the heat down to simmer. Stir it all up, make it look real good. I like playing with meat. Make sure that powder's worked in well. Then we're gonna add the secret sauce. Oh, Frank, I love you. Get nice and spicy. Make your eyes water and your ass tighten up. We're gonna let that simmer. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna let that simmer for about 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Got the wine glasses for later. I'll be back. Taco meat's just about done. Now remember, while it's cooking for say 15-20 minutes or so, you want to occasionally stir it so it doesn't burn to the bottom of the pan. And I keep it on, I go from high to simmer, get scorched, dry out, and you have to constantly, you can't walk away and sit down and start watching TV. You gotta pay attention. We're gonna take it over here, drain off all the excess juice. These are cheap, you can get these at Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond. Shaking it up, give it a few minutes to drain off. Move it around with your spoon. I'll give it another shake. We're going to transfer it into some Tupperware. And then we'll proceed to make the Tacodilla. That is just beautiful. Look at that. What used to be walking around on 4 hoofs is brown tasty meat now. 20 minutes ago you could still hear it mooing. The end result. It's all uniform, no big chunks. Alright, this is where the fun starts. We're gonna lay out 1 flour tortilla. We're gonna cover half of it. A layer of cheese. I'm making this one for me, taco meat here. Get that, even that out a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna put some of that on there. I'm kind of the plain Jane. Just the meat itself. I'm gonna spread that out. It's actually still hot because I just cooked it. Look at the freaking steam coming off of it. Then we're gonna go another layer of cheese. There we go. Just to, it's kind of like glue once it melts because you're gonna flip it over in the pan, which we'll get to next. Then we're gonna fold it over. Okay. Just like so. Burner on about medium high. And you need a good sized pan. So once that gets hot enough, we're gonna lay that, no oil, no butter, no nothing, just a plain dry pan, medium high heat. All right, now that our pan's hot enough, I'll Tacodilla and gently place it in the pan. And we're gonna give it a few minutes until it gets brown. Now that cheese is gonna start to melt inside of there and just create a ooey gooey good meat and cheese mess. You can add jalapenos, onions, tomatoes. You can do a breakfast version where you put scrambled eggs, cheese, jalapenos, taco meat, whatever you want in there. Now this is gonna get a crispy texture to it. So there will be some crunch action when you bite into it. Give it our first flip and see how it's doing. Now I tilt the pan up and flip into the pan. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Now if you want it darker, you can keep flipping it. You know, if you want a deeper brown. This is always a home run, no matter what. Home run, every day, all the time. And remember, the pan is going to get hotter the longer it sits there, so you gotta, the second time, the second flip, you can't let it sit there as long. See? Oh, that's what we're looking for right there. Now it's time to take it off and plate it up. There we go. take that bad boy out. Goodness gracious. Beautiful. Now I'm just gonna use my spatula. Cut it in half. Daisy, baby. Whoever invented this squeeze bottle for this was a genius. Put a little blob on there. And you can eat it with a fork if you want. You don't have to. Just take a little dip. And there we go. That is amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put the instructions at the end. Good stuff. All right, Michael just rose out of his tomb. He's been kind enough to videotape me making another Tacodilla because he's freaking hungry. This one's gonna be cheese, taco meat, and jalapeno peppers. So again, we start with a layer of cheese. And we're gonna put our meat on. Do you want a lot of meat or a little?
A little bit more than that. Like that, yeah, that's fine.
Spread that out. Grab a fork. Some fresh jalapenos. Make a nice layer. There we go. And one more layer of cheese. Ready for the pan. Michael, he likes a lot of cheese. I'll just use the rest of that bit aside. And we're going to fold it over. And then take it over to the pan, which is nice and hot. You can hear that sizzle. And we'll let it sit for maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Make that ooey gooey mess, which is amazing. It should be good. And then we'll tilt the pan, flip it over. There we go. Another flip. Put it on a plate. It's not going to do anything.
Wow.
A little sour cream. The Tacodilla.
Yeah. Yeah.